Yo, yo, yo. Today is Saturday, October 2nd. Thank you so much for the people who came and hung out in the live stream today. It was a bunch of fun. Cox Cable, Cox Communications. If you don't fix my internet soon, I'm canceling you and going with AT&T, I guess. AT&T, I would have already done this months ago if you got fiber in my area. Thank you so much. All right, anyway. So one of the things that we discovered together on the live stream is this potential Wyckoff accumulation playing out on the AMC chart, which I think is very interesting. One of the viewers, and I can't remember his name right now, but one of the viewers pointed it out to me that basically on the past 3 months, AMC looks like it's in a Wyckoff accumulation pattern. And for those who aren't familiar with Wyckoff accumulation, basically, Wyckoff methods, and there are two versions. I have one on the screen. It's the Wyckoff accumulation that I think that we're in. There's also this one that's really popular and goes around the internet, the Wyckoff distribution. If you look at the Bitcoin chart when it was up near all-time highs in the $60,000 range, it actually played this out pretty closely. But the point of these schematics, the goal is for institutions to be able to accumulate and then distribute the asset that they are interested in. So basically, usually there's some sort of fundamental like retail interest in whatever asset it is. And then they use that interest in order to use the price as a way to accumulate as much as possible by creating bull traps, you could say, and then bear traps so that they can basically sell at the peaks and then buy at the bottoms. And get as much as they could. It's basically like an institutional trading strategy that was developed by Richard Wyckoff, I think in the 1930s. And like he didn't develop it like for institutions. He developed it as a study of what institutions do. So just for clarity on that. And so based on this schematic, and I don't use Wyckoff nearly as much as other people like Gencolado. That's GenCollado on YouTube. Make sure you go check him out. I'll link his channel in the description below. We have very similar styles, but he's more Wyckoffian, and I am more Elliott Wave. I use Fibonacci. He uses Fibonacci a lot too. But anyway, back to the point. What could be happening here is you could see AMC come back and test down at these levels, which is something that I'm kind of calling for anyway. Like I want to see anyway to test this trend line and prove it. And then you could see a move up into this institutional supply zone where they actually go back and they supply the asset, right, by selling. You see this sort of SOS pattern play out. And then, right, you could see upside. Now, things that I want to point out. Certain things about this particular view of this are imperfect. What do I mean by that? You can see here for sales test B, normally the spring goes lower than the sell test in phase B. And then you would have a test here as well that's a little bit higher than that, and that's what sets you off, right? So, and it could be confirmation bias or whatever that's making me read the chart this way. Perhaps we haven't completed this move down. That's possible, right? I will say that outside of Wyckoff, though, the reason that I think that we have completed the move down, I have a bunch of reasons, and if you've been following the channel, you're familiar with these. But just so for people who may not be as familiar with the channel, this is like your first video checking my channel out. I'm not gonna remove all this shit. I'm just gonna just to make it simple. We had this falling wedge that I was charting for literally weeks, right? My first video on this channel was describing this like 2 weeks ago, right? I probably made the video up here that we were gonna see something like this develop. So we had this falling wedge breakout, which is a bullish reversal pattern. Also, we have this 5-wave Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, to me, what I think a macro wave 1 going into this macro wave 2 and then a macro wave 3 would come next, which aligns with my current Wyckoff theory. So just to be clear, again, I'm not trying to like find confirmation bias. I'm just looking for alignment with my previous theory and combining these theories together to see what could come out of it. Another thing that contributes to this being the bottom that we've seen already is it could be we have the Fibonacci retracement, and I know that the chart's getting a little noisy here, so I hope you're able to keep track. But let me just drag this out here so it's easier to see. We had our Fibonacci retracement. We came down. We touched the 0.786 Fibonacci on this move, and we bounced right up, right? So that's another one. And then the other one that I just recently found, and this one's kind of crazy, but I posted this on Twitter, but then in the live stream, we found this too. Well, I found it, but we found it together. It was a pretty funny moment. But if you take this trend line from the top of the move in June, and you measure it on the wicks of this move down, like later in June, like the following weeks, move this line so that there's not, you'll see that the price also found support on this formerly bearish trend line. So maybe this is the trigger for further bullish price action. You see we broke out here. It's a pretty clear break. You have a gap up and pretty aggressive move afterwards, right? So, I got really excited because this actually is a wedge as well, right? This is a falling wedge as well, which is a further bullish, again, further confirmation of a bullish reversal by this falling wedge. Maybe it needs one more touch. I would like to see a retest of this falling wedge, like the top line, which we know is confirmed. Like, you know, if this does become a falling wedge, this is definitely what this trend line looks like. So perhaps this comes down, tests this one more time, freaks everybody out. You have this little LPS like middle period, and then, to be frank, I don't know what exactly all of these stand for. Again, I'm not the Wyckoff guy. Okay, go ask. I think his name's Alfredo. I don't know, man. I hope that's not wrong. He's if he's watching my video right now, he's probably laughing his ass off at me for being such an idiot. But we still got a collab, by the way, man. Like, what the hell? How's that? You're so hard to reach. Can you please make a Twitter and follow me or something so that then I can like contact you really easily and we can talk about stuff like this all the time? I feel like we could make great content. That's a weird thing to do while you're on stream. I mean, while you're recording a YouTube video. But anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, this is like, you know, this would be like, I would be shocked. I really would, man. I really would be shocked if this is not a wave 2. I would. And look, I'm open to being wrong, but I have not seen convincing, and I've tried to make convincing technical analysis that like disproves this. But I try to apply multiple theories to anything, right? Whenever I'm trying to project a shift in the price action, and I just can't I can't get out of this. I can't get out of viewing the chart this way. And so, look, if anybody wants to contact me, feel free to contact me on Twitter and say, "Hey, I got a bearish thing for you," or, you know, that proves it. I went over some bearish scenarios in my live stream today. Just an example of that, you know, bears are probably looking for an ABC. Like, basically what they're going to say is, what bears would say is that this was your A wave, your B wave down, and then you need a further corrective C wave. And the way that we would measure that is probably to the 786 fib retracement for this larger move. So yeah, oh, that was perfect. You see here the 786 2261 level at the end of your C wave. That would be what, you know, what bears say. But from a pattern standpoint, you know, that's why. So just for clarification, and I'll make videos that clarify this specifically and stuff like that, but just for clarification, my methodology is a combination of like technical trader patterns, like falling wedges, rising wedges, descending, ascending triangles, like just all kinds of methodology like that, right? Just like straight up trader patterns. And then I combine that with Elliott wave theory. I combine that with support and resistance lines. You know, I combine all of these things to come to my conclusions, generally speaking. So it's not like I'm just like looking at this thing like from one side and saying, "Oh, we're going to the moon, dude." But this is certainly you know, an interesting theory. So I guess I'll stop the video there. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you want to see more content like this. I post a video pretty much every day, at least one. And mostly talking about AMC. I do plan on throwing some crypto in there. I just got to figure out how to make it to where my audience stays interested. So if you guys want to see like me talk about other things, feel free to drop those stocks or whatever in the description below. I mean, not the description, the comments. I can edit the description. You can't edit the description. You're not, I mean, I could make you a channel manager. Ask me if you want to be a channel manager. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so, yeah, tell me what you think about this theory. And if you know anything more about Wyckoff and you can provide some value here to give me your take on it, go ahead and do that as well in the comments down below, or you can contact me on Twitter at David Marino Jr. It'll be in the description as well. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with you guys, and I know it's the weekend, so, you know, I shouldn't be talking about stocks and shit, but I'm just passionate, you know, I enjoy talking about this. I enjoy engaging with the community and stuff, so. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. It's been crazy on YouTube especially. I love it. Having a good time with this, so, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if we don't talk again, but until next time, I'll probably post a video tomorrow too. I just got to think about what I want it to be about, but, because, you know, it's not the trading week, so what are you going to do? Yeah. So appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend, and yeah, catch you next time. Peace. Are we going to the moon? That is the question of the day.